rocking the beer gut. She's more than hot, she's everything. With the blue jeans, a little tied around her butt. Pretty little girl, rocking the beer gut. I put something cherry bomb. She had everything going on. The first thing that caught my eye, she was rocking the beer gut, and I love the way she's not ashamed. Rocking the beer gut, it's just so much fun. Rocking the beer gut, she's more than hot, she's everything. And with the blue jeans, a little tied around her butt, pretty little girls rocking the beer gut. Rocking the beer gut. Rocking the beer gut. Looking at a little white tank top sitting right there in the middle by me. I was thinking, no long kiss, man, just gotta get going with a night like me. I know I was feeling, but what was I thinking? And like the boys we were gone again, 'cause I was thinking about the little white tank top sitting right there in the middle by me. I was thinking about a long kiss, man, just gotta get going with a night like me. I know what I was feeling, yeah, I know what I was feeling. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? In a red sundress with an ice cold beer pressed against her lips, in that farmer's field will make a boy a mess. Something about a girl in a red sundress, and there's something about a kiss that's gonna lead to more on that drop-town gate you never felt before. There's something about a kiss that's gonna lead to more. And there's something about a truck in a field and a girl in a red sundress with a nice cold beer to her lips, begging for another kiss. And there's something about you and me and the birds and the bees and Lord have mercy, it's a beautiful thing. Ain't nothing about it, look. There's something about a truck, there's something about a creek around 2 a.m. After a few of those beers, you wanna dive on in. You don't need no clothes to just hang 'em on a limb. There's something about a creek around 2 a.m. And there's something about a truck in a field and a girl in a red sundress with a nice cold beer to her lips, begging for another kiss. And there's something about you and me and the birds and the bees and Lord have mercy, it's a beautiful thing. Ain't nothing about it, love.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just a while ago, we were minutes away. But now, we're seconds away. So right now, focus your attention to that grand entry gate as we get rodeo ready and get things underway. Once again, brought to you by the Flying Star Rodeo Company of Reed City, Michigan, sanctioned and approved of the Mid-States Rodeo Association. Never would we get things started without a patriotic opening. So friends and neighbors, let's bring it in right now.
They're the world's greatest heroes, and we won't forget their sacrifice. Raise the banner, call on glory. Let us join our fellow man. History.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please remain standing. Who's covered the capitals of the nation. While our bucking horse riders and bull riders are behind the bucket chutes, about to take their introduction on the back of the Flying Star Championship livestock. These are the cowboys and the cowgirls chasing the white lines, looking for the city limit sign, and trying to meet you all with the go-bucket dream of the Mid-States Rodeo Finals held in Swanton, Ohio, the first week of October. But remember, Hale, Michigan, you guys are my organized cheering section. Let's go ahead, be loud, and be proud. These are the cowboys and the cowgirls. Chasing the white lines, looking for the city limit sign, but I tell you what, in one day of Mid-States Championship Rodeo, we represent 7 states of cowboys and cowgirls, living the lifestyle, living the dreams that they love. Driving late night hours and fairground showers, with a chance of putting a little bit of money in our pockets along the way. It's the lifestyle we live. One more time, Michigan, let's make some noise. I'll tell you what, we've got a lot of outstanding athletes, and we're going to be introducing to them and talking to you here tonight. But just before, let's make him feel welcome, Mr. Randy Frost. And his partner in crime on the grandstand side of the rodeo pen, from Schwartz Creek, Michigan, Mr. Charlie Griffin. And to the hardest working cowboys to rope and ride and to take the rein. Let's meet our pickup man by first and last name. Our first young gun hails to you from Findlay, Ohio. We're talking about Michael Nichols. His partner in crime from way up McBain, Michigan. 2013 Mid-State Pickup Man of the Year, my friend, Mr. Star Houston. The stock contractor, our producer, the owner, the operator of Flying Star Rodeo from Reed City, Michigan, my buddy, Mr. Shane Inkstrom. Well, let's get things set to go. Let's go down to the bucket chute right now. Front and center is where we're going to go. And ladies and gentlemen, the man that I absolutely did not forget to introduce to you, but sometimes I'd like to forget that I know him. Ladies and gentlemen, meet your rodeo funny man, from Sturgis, Michigan, Munchie. Let's go right now to the bareback bronc riding competition. We're going to Matt Fortin, the Cowboy, and the Cowboy's bareback bronc riding competition. It's the 8-second duration. Rider the suitcase-like handle. Cowboy's feet must be in an indefinite position the first jump out of the chute. He's judged out a total of score of 100 points. It's 25 on each side on the Cowboy's ability to ride the animal. It's 25 on each side on the animal's ability to buck. We're going to Matthew Fortin, T11, Line Bomber of the Flying Star Radio Company. I tell you what, when it comes to out there livestock, each and every year they're hauling livestock to the Mid-State Rodeo Finals in Swanton, Ohio. Matt Fortin get everything set to go.
How we doing out there tonight, Hale? You guys having a good time? I'm glad I made it. Aaron, I almost forgot to come tonight.
You almost forgot to come to the rodeo? Get out of here.
Yeah, my wife had to remind me.
Your wife had to remind you,
Yeah,
really?
we got in a fight last night.
Oh, got
and
a little bit
as
of
she was walking out the door, she told me, you know, you can just go to Hale. I'm like, that is tomorrow. You're right, I do need to go.
Gotcha.
Thanks for reminding me.
I tell you what, I woke up this morning and that's what I said, I'm going to Hale. It's good to be back in Hale, Michigan. I tell you what, I left here last year and one thing I remembered when I pulled in here to Hale, Michigan was the outstanding rodeo fan. When they cracked that W&W bucket chute, that's when you guys need to jump into play, come alive and come electric. Matt Fortin working his hand into that bareback rigging. You can actually, if you listen, you can hear the popping and the cracking. Making sure he's got a tight, fine wedge as he works his hand into that handle. He's gonna slide up there, get a deep seat in the far away look in his eye. Matt Fortin, let's go fucking horse riding. Making sure he's got everything set just right. Making sure he's got a 110% shot at this bucking horse. Matt Fortin, let's go bucking horse ride. Matt Fortin, come on, come on, come on, come on, cowboy. Right there's where the points come from. Reach the front end to the hole. Well, that's where I go to my pro rodeo official, Randy Frost. Well, at this mount, he's on the ground. He can hear you now. We're 36 on one side. We go over there to pick them up. 34 championship points. 7-0 to set the pace. Go 70, Matt Fortin. Go 70.
Hey, Matt, I found a belt for your girlfriend. I guarantee she'll like it.
Let's go to Nakona Anderson. We're going to bucket horse number 110. Go ahead, go ahead. Right there, reach. It's a fun one. Oh, man, it's Saturday night. Well, the cowboy did the best thing you've seen. He spurred over the neck of that horse. It could have been a hang-up. And I tell you what, he did the right thing. He safetied up, brought himself back into position, forfeiting his entry fee. But I tell you what, rather than hanging up and doing the day money drag, you know what? He forfeited the entry fee by doing that, but cheering section, his ears aren't hurt. He can hear you. What about the work of my pickup man, Mr. Star Houston and Mike Nichols? On the hill do with a flying car radio coming, saddle mount grabbing. Oh, rule applies, equipment failure. Well, the cowboy blown out of there, missed the animal out, didn't get a hold from the get-go. And I'll tell you what, right there, Star Houston's in there. Mike Nichols is right there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, go ahead and pay off our cowboy.
Yard sale, back to for sale. Any takers? Any takers? Anybody need a good sale?
What do you think about the quality of livestock of the Flying Star Rodeo Company?
Holy cow.
Let's go to Kyle Chapman. Bucking horse 7-0, Kyle Chapman. Snoop Dogg, the bucking horse. Swing the breeze. Keep your livestock between your knees. Now come a riding. Go ahead, cowboy, go ahead. Ooh. Well, in trouble, a little bit of hang up with the boot, but he's going to be all right on a Saturday night. Let's put him together.
I'll catch you. Oh, too fast.
Cowboy coming down the hard way, but your pickup man are right there. Star Houston, Mike Nichols. What about our tow truck squad? Aaron, what do you say you put your hands together for our cowboy? What's that, Munchie?
I think that last cowboy, he was actually a trick rider.
Yeah, that was a little tricky. What do you mean he was actually a trick rider?
He sure did to me. I thought you were supposed to stay on the horse.
I hear you.
I don't know much, so.
Thanking you to Zubik Motors for your Dodge sponsorship. You've seen in the rodeo arena for you early arrivers. That awesome, outstanding, brand new Dodge pickup truck. Now let's go to a cowboy that's a model bronc riding with their riding association saddle. The only thing they got to hang on to is the buck rein. Thank you to R. Webb & Sons Well Drilling Services for your sponsorship. Appreciate it. It's Hale, Michigan. Tomorrow, it's another town, another place. Cowboys and cowgirls the month of July into August can go to a rodeo almost each and every day, just depending on how far they want to drive. Trace Houston, the cowboy. Watched him compete yesterday afternoon in Goshen, Indiana. And the cowboy took home the money where he won first place in the saddle bronc riding competition. Trace Houston, 818 Cherry Bomber. Hale Area Association Blues Festival. We appreciate you. You see these sponsors throughout the town, guys. Tell them you heard about them. Here's the Flying Star Rodeo right here in Hale, Michigan, because we appreciate it a bunch. We're going to roll that bucking horse ahead. The bucking chute number one's where we're going to be.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, Munchie.
My wife told me a funny story the other day.
Your wife told you a funny story. Well,
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about it.
She's the checkout lady at the local Walgreens there at the drugstore in town. And she was at work, standing behind the counter. And these two little boys come in.
Right.
One about 8 years old, the other one probably about 5. They
Right.
wander around for a little bit. They come up to the counter with a box of Tampax. My wife says, what do you need that for? You know, you give it to your mom. And the oldest one pipes up and he says, well,
Let's go ahead, Trace Houston. We'll be back to you, Munchie. Come on, Trace Houston. Come back and horse riding, partner.
whoa.
Well, a little stage ride on Saturday night.
The horse knew I wasn't done.
Gotta make sure he gets everything set, kind of regroup. Can take a lot out of you. Trace Houston making sure he's got his equipment set. He knows, and he's got the ability to do it. Also, Cowboys qualified for the International Finals Rodeo, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. He's got one of his best compadres and a guy that he calls Dad, his travel partner, out there in the arena working as your rodeo pickup man. Come on, Trace Houston. Don't fail me. Don't let me down. Ride tough. Dodge rodeo tough. Ha-ha. Just a nice one. Circles right back around. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Trace Houston's your man. Kentucky Highway. Looking over 66, they call it Kentucky Highway. Cody Walton, the cowboy. Go ahead, bucking horse riding. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. I tell you what, those bucking horses for the Flying Star Rodeo come. Well, reaches way out there. Takes him down. Not as fast as he wanted to be, but we still got a time coming our direction. A 9-9 is at the pace. 9-9 for Jimmy Gibbons. Now let's go to You know, they say it takes a dog to know a dog, so you better come a howling, Chad Taylor. Steer gets out. Chad gets down. Get dirty. You talk about technique and you talk about style. How much noise can you make for a 5 flat? Now that's how you bulldog. That's how you steer wrestle in Hale, Michigan on Saturday night. 25-time qualifier to the Mid-States Rodeo Finals.
That makes him
Time
kind
to
of
Griffin
old.
Finals. Charlie Griffin, let's get the job done. Last night we seen him in northern Indiana. Tonight, it's Hale, Michigan. Tomorrow, another town, another place. Charlie Griffin, cattle number 8. Cowboy serves as on the board of directors of the Mid-States Rodeo Association. Charlie Griffin, steer number 8.
It looks pretty good, Star, but it's not as nice as mine.
Get down, get dirty, Charlie, rock and roll rodeo style. Well, good enough to put him in the number 2 spot with a 6.6. He's one of your very own man from Michigan, Charlie Griffin. If you guys are looking for some outstanding rodeo photos, right there, steer gets out, kind of in a hurry. Header throws it out there. Comes up empty-handed, but I got an idea, guys. Let's make some noise and fill that empty lariat rope. Now let's go to Rob McPhail and Sam Beasley. Oh, no contact, no luck. That's 2 entry fees, guys. Make them feel good. It's going to be a long drive home. Let's go to Jason O'Hare. Bunch of them each and every year. Great opportunity that I have to go work for them. Stretching out and picking up a 5-second penalty on the heeling side. Their time would have been a 6.9, picking up 5. Let's go to Mike Nichols, Trace Houston. You notice it's the only event that Cowboys can actually enter more than once. You can enter 2 twice and switch partners. Right now we're at steer 19.
That switching partners make a lot of
Mike
sense.
Nichols, Trace Houston.
You got to switch partners because it didn't make me the first time. Must have been the other guy's fault.
Trace Houston on the head and side. Mike Nichols on the back side. Stretching now. Well, their time would have been an 8.2, but picking up a 10-second penalty. Let's go to Rob McPhail. He throws it out there. Front side, back side. Nope, not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. Healer didn't get a shot, but you guys know what to do. Be loud, be proud, rodeo fans. They can hear you. Whoa. He's flung out of there like panties on a hayride. Didn't want nothing. Blackstar Radio Company brings them to you. 903 Cote. He'll score for short. What about your bullfighter from Conroy, Ohio, Mr. Luke Ellis? Bull 412. Let's go ahead and sit up and ride one. Byron Strike, come on. Come on. Well, We go to really mean. Yeah, he'll show you. What about the work your rodeo pickup, man? Mr. Starr in Houston, Mike Nickel.
Is he going, Aaron? Aaron?
Yes, sir.
What's the matter? We got a problem, Aaron.
What do you mean we got a problem?
But my barrel's broken.
Man, we got them coming from every direction, man.
You're telling me.
Like I say, guys, some of these bulls are really mean, but what do you think about the bucking bulls so far, the Flying Star Rodeo Company?
Aaron, when that bull hit me, he broke my barrel.
What do you mean? How could he break your barrel? Doesn't look broke to me.
It's not a barrel anymore.
What do you mean it's not a barrel?
It's a porta potty.
It's a porta potty.
Yeah.
Well, we got one. I tell you what, that's like leaving a pit bull with dental floss. Ladies and gentlemen, they drive them out. Well, rodeo fans, I got one question to ask you. What'd you think about our first segment?
Let's get out of here. Let me put a little shimmer in your atmosphere. Now let's get out of this town, out of this club. Throw whatever you're sipping, I'ma mix it up. Take a few TikToks off of your clock. Put a little third rock in your hip hop. I got that 1994. Joy different coming out the radio. Just a country boy with a farmer's tan. So hell, girl, I'll be a big hill man. I'm not a lie to remember. About to bust down my honky-tonk attitude. Little feel good you ain't never felt before. I'm talking 1994. Hey, Joe,
The more noise you make, the faster these young ladies are going to come running and gunning and whipping and riding, kicking and getting it. Don't forget to get them a World Wide Web. Check out Circle S Photography. Frank Sherman's here taking some great photos. Come on home, cowgirl. $15,296. Just a lot with her, the cowgirl. You got it going on. Come on, let's make some noise, Hale, Michigan. Well, a little time to make up there. It's going to cost her a 5-second penalty.
Far too long, far too long.
Jamie Griffin, you got it going on. Knock 'em out, Rodeo Highway. Go ahead, go ahead.
No more calling me baby.
Crosshairs are set. Cross the middle like this guy.
Take me down.
30 cowgirl.
Calling me baby, no more loving like crazy.
Come on, them hoes, that's all about you. Be fast, be quick.
Take me down to the white church. Take me down, take me down, take me down, take me down, take me down to the white church. I'm waiting on
I'll tell you what, the arena's dusty. We ain't got to worry about mud tonight, but she's kicking up a little dust. Whip it, hit it, whip it real good.
There's nothing else to do, I guess. Don't tell me the reason that you're calling.
Good looking stout horse, I tell you what. You talk about some athletic equine. That's going to cost her a little bit of time, but you can make it up. You know what? It's the look of that. On a Saturday night, because I think it's because the barrel covers the Flying Star Rodeo Company were washed for the first time in history. Let's go ahead and go on around turn number 2. You got it, you got it. Let's bring her home. Already, let's go ahead.